everyone, it's your girl Layla. Welcome back to my channel. Okay, so today is going to be a laid back video. I'm just chilling with my little plushie here, and I'm going to be doing my assumptions video finally. So these questions I asked you guys in a giveaway video back in December, and I'm finally getting to it now. It's already February. It's been long enough, so I decided that I would finally film this video. If you guys are not already subscribed, please go ahead, click the subscribe button below. I upload 3 times a week, Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday. And by the way, do you guys like my new hair? I just got it done yesterday and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I feel like I'm myself again. I had that quarantine hair going on with the roots like down to here, so I finally was able to get it done and I'm so happy with it. Okay, so let's go ahead, and I have to find the video and then I have to find the questions. I probably should have done that before I hit film. So the first assumption is that I have too much makeup and are in a creative space. I feel like I do have too much makeup. I have too much makeup for one person, definitely. Like, I feel like I probably have enough for maybe 5 people or something like that. I have a ridiculous amount of makeup, but not as much as a lot of the YouTubers that get PR, like Laura Lee and the top YouTubers. I feel like they have an excessive amount of makeup. Mine is just like, I'm not even trying to justify it. It's a lot. I feel like it's a lot for me. Am I in a creative space? As far as being creative, I feel like I'm pretty creative when it comes to my YouTube videos and writing everything down. As for my makeup, I feel like I tend to do the same look over and over and over again. If I like something, I tend to stick with that. And I haven't really been in a creative headspace as far as my makeup goes lately. Other than when I did get the Raw Beauty Christy palette. Different colors and stuff can inspire me, and I feel like that palette was so amazing. I feel like the makeup that I do on a regular basis is not really creative, and I feel like I'm more creative on my days off when I film YouTube videos, and I'm able to go through my makeup stash, take my time, and create a look and everything like that. Like I did today, I did this pink look, which I never really wear pink that often. So yeah, I guess I am in a creative space. The next assumption is that I love coffee, and yes, 100% I prefer coffee over tea any day. I can't function without coffee. I do shift work, so I work days and nights, and I feel like in order to stay awake for me at work, especially on a day shift when I'm not getting that much sleep, I need coffee. And I can drink probably 3 to 4 cups of coffee in a day, and I like iced coffee. I prefer iced coffee, so I could drink about 3 or 4 in a day and go to sleep and be perfectly fine. So yeah, I love coffee. The next question isn't an assumption, but it says you always look pretty. Thank you. The next assumption is that I am not a natural blonde, and that assumption, I mean, do you see my roots right now? I have no roots. Like, I'm blonde all the way to the... No, I'm just kidding. I'm not naturally blonde. I have been going blonde since 2015. I just like the way lighter hair looks on me personally, but my natural hair color is almost black. It's probably like the color of Black Forest cake, because it's like almost black, but it has that red undertone when I'm in the sun. So that is my natural hair color. This isn't even close to my natural hair color, but I just prefer being blonde, or this color. This color is silver. This isn't blonde, but I prefer my hair to be this silver color. My next assumption is that I can't speak Tagalog. That would be very, very accurate. So I was born in Canada. My mom is Filipino, and she didn't teach me Filipino because of my dad. He didn't want me to mix up English and Tagalog, which I've said before in another video, and everyone's like, that's the stupidest reason not to learn Filipino or Tagalog. It is, but my mom is actually also not Tagalog. She is Visayan, and she can't really speak Tagalog very well. She says she can't speak it very well. I feel like she does, but she said she doesn't have the proper Tagalog accent, so her dialect is Visaya. But I mean, I know some words here and there. I know a little bit to get me by. I feel like I can watch videos in Taglish and understand it, but I mean, I wish I was fluent in Tagalog or Visaya. That would be so good for me to be able to communicate to my relatives and stuff like that. So that's something that I wish that I was fluent in, but I'm not. My next assumption is that if I had the opportunity to travel every country in the world, I would. That is very, very true. I want to travel everywhere. Like, there's so many places that I want to travel to, and this pandemic hasn't been helping because I feel like last year I would have definitely went somewhere. This year I would have had a trip planned. I think last year actually I was supposed to go to Ireland, and that would have been my first European trip because I've never been to Europe before. So I was really looking forward to that, but yeah, we're in a pandemic, so we can't really travel anywhere. And the first place that I'm probably going to be traveling after the pandemic is most likely Mexico. So the next assumption says, nothing personal. My assumption would be you're an aloof person. Doesn't aloof mean like kind of standoffish? I feel like that's what it means. Let me just make sure. Non-friendly or forthcoming, cool and distant. I would say people have that assumption of me when they first meet me. Most definitely they feel like I'm more standoffish and more quiet, and I don't really talk that much. I'm more of an introvert. You have to get to know me before I open up to you, and when I first meet you, you can definitely have that assumption of me that I am kind of distant. But once you really get to know me, you get through the layers, that wall in front of me, then you will find out that I'm actually pretty friendly and pretty chill. I'm an open book. I feel like I can tell you guys anything. Like, if you have a question for me, I will most likely answer you, even if it's like really personal. So I feel like I'm not unfriendly and standoffish, but I can come off that way. My next assumption is that I haven't traveled to the Philippines. I actually have. I traveled there when I was 15, and I definitely saw myself going back every single year. Like, I definitely wanted to go back every single year after that, but my mom is very overprotective, and if I was to go back to the Philippines, I would have to bring her with me, because there's a lot of like superstitions and stuff in the Philippines, and you need to be really careful of where you go and all of that stuff. So yeah, I have been to the Philippines and I am dying to go back. There's so many places that are in the Philippines that I want to go to. There is that abandoned amusement park in Luzon. I want to see the rice terraces. I want to go to Boracay. I want to go to see the Chocolate Hills. I want to go to so many places in the Philippines, and I'm just waiting for this pandemic to end so I can actually resume my wanderlust lifestyle again. My next assumption is that I'm an adventurous person that loves hiking. Yes, 100%. I would definitely be the type of person to go hiking every single weekend if I could, or every single, I don't know, not even every single weekend. I would go every single day. I probably need a day off to recover because hiking is very strenuous, and if you're hiking mountains, you will definitely feel pain in your legs and stuff like that. So I would need a break, but if I could go hiking and not feel pain, I would go every single day, and I would go to a different place every single day. But yeah, it's winter time. I'm not able to do that, so that's kind of sad. But I can't wait till it's summertime again and I can go hiking. But yeah, I'm definitely adventurous. I like being outdoors. I like being outside. I like climbing mountains. I like being at the top of the mountain. I like the feeling that you get after you hike for, I don't even know, like 2 to 3 hours. You're at the top of a mountain. You have this amazing view. It's the best feeling in the whole world. My next assumption would be that I'm Filipino but didn't live in the Philippines since birth. Okay, yeah, I was born in Canada, so I haven't lived in the Philippines at all. I've only been there once when I was 15, and I was there for 3 weeks. There's a comment here in Spanish, and unfortunately I don't speak Spanish. I should ask my friend what this comment means. The next assumption is that I'm really shy in real life and it's hard for me to make friends. I would say that's pretty true. I feel like I have some sort of social anxiety where if I'm at a party or I'm at a place where there's a lot of people that I don't know, I tend to like close up and be really quiet and not know what to say because I'm scared of what people will think when I talk. I'm pretty sure that's social anxiety, but I feel like I've always been that way ever since I was a kid. So yeah, it's pretty hard for me to make friends because it's hard for me to open up to people. So I keep like a small tight-knit group of friends. But yeah, other than that, I feel like when you really get to know me, I'm one of those friends that you have for life. I feel like, I don't know. But yeah, that is pretty much it for the video. It says I have 32 comments, but a lot of them aren't really assumptions. They were people entering the giveaway without following the rules and not writing an assumption. So that is pretty much it for this video. I really hope to do one of these again because I feel like it's the best way to get to know me and get to see what people actually think about me through the screen, you know, from watching one video. So it's pretty cool. And yeah, I hope to do one of these again in the future. So if you guys have any more assumptions about me that you guys want in a future video, please leave it in the comments below. And I might do another giveaway in the future and do the same thing where I ask for assumptions. So yeah, that is pretty much it for this video. If you guys are not already subscribed, please go ahead, click the subscribe button below. I upload 3 times a week, Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.